What if the key to lowering your blood sugar, healing nerve pain, and calming chronic inflammation wasn't a pill or powder, but something already sitting in your kitchen cabinet? For millions of people managing type 2 diabetes, every meal is a challenge. Blood sugar spikes, nerve tingling, fatigue, even hormone imbalances. It can feel like your body is working against you. But three powerful natural oils, when used the right way, can do far more than just flavor your food. These aren't ordinary cooking oils. They're metabolic healing agents backed by science. Research shows they can flatten glucose spikes by up to 30%, reduce inflammatory markers like CRP, and even improve fertility, skin, and digestion naturally. And here's the best part: you don't need a prescription. In this video, we reveal the top 3 natural oils every diabetic must use to support A1C control, insulin sensitivity, nerve protection, and gut healing. One of them even works overnight to reduce fasting glucose by morning. Let's get started. First on the list, extra virgin olive oil. You've probably used it to saute veggies or drizzle over salads. But what if I told you that extra virgin olive oil isn't just a tasty kitchen staple? It's one of the most powerful science-backed tools for lowering blood sugar, reducing inflammation, and healing diabetes complications at the root. This golden oil, cold-pressed from ripe olives, holds a treasure trove of polyphenols, heart-healthy fats, and antioxidants that work like metabolic medicine for your entire body. Unlike refined oils or margarine, extra virgin olive oil contains zero trans fats and is naturally free of carbohydrates, meaning it has no glycemic index and no glycemic load. It doesn't raise blood sugar at all. That makes it ideal for both type 2 diabetics and those with insulin resistance who want to support A1C control without triggering glucose spikes. But the benefits go far deeper than just sugar neutrality. Let's talk nutrients. Just 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil delivers about 119 calories, 14 grams of fat, with 10 grams from monounsaturated fats, especially oleic acid. Oleic acid is the fatty acid shown to improve insulin sensitivity, reduce belly fat, and support leptin balance, the hormone that tells your brain when you're full. This same tablespoon also provides 13% of the daily value for vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects nerve endings from oxidative stress and supports healthy blood flow to the eyes and kidneys. And that's not all. Olive oil contains polyphenols like oleuropein and hydroxytyrosol, which have been shown in research to reduce post-meal blood sugar spikes by 20 to 25% when added to a carbohydrate meal. These compounds slow carbohydrate absorption, reduce inflammation in the gut lining, and support the pancreas in secreting insulin more efficiently. That's why people in Mediterranean countries who consume olive oil daily tend to have lower rates of diabetes, heart disease, and neurodegenerative disorders, despite eating carbs like bread and pasta. But the healing doesn't stop at blood sugar. Extra virgin olive oil is a powerhouse for reducing chronic inflammation, especially in people with diabetic complications. Studies show that it can lower levels of C-reactive protein, CRP, a key inflammation marker, by as much as 38% when consumed daily for 12 weeks. That's critical because chronic inflammation is at the core of insulin resistance, nerve pain, kidney damage, and even sexual dysfunction in both men and women with diabetes. Olive oil's antioxidants also help activate GLUT4 receptors, the proteins that shuttle glucose from the bloodstream into your muscle cells. By enhancing GLUT4 function, this oil doesn't just avoid raising blood sugar, it actively helps lower it. Here's a fascinating myth. Some people think you can't cook with extra virgin olive oil because it has a low smoke point, but that's not true. The polyphenols in high-quality extra virgin olive oil actually increase its stability, making it safer for light sautéing, roasting, and even moderate pan frying than many refined oils. In fact, research confirms that extra virgin olive oil produces fewer harmful oxidation products than sunflower or vegetable oils, even at higher heat. Now let's bring it to your plate. One of the best ways to use extra virgin olive oil for diabetes is in a morning blood sugar stabilizing drizzle. Try this simple, powerful recipe. Slice half an avocado, add a pinch of Himalayan salt, 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, and a squeeze of lemon. Eat it alongside your breakfast or as a late-night snack to calm blood sugar and reduce inflammation. This combo slows down digestion, reduces glucose release into the bloodstream, and nourishes your brain and nerves at the same time. The ideal daily amount for most diabetics? 1 to 2 tablespoons per day, used raw or cooked below 375 degrees Fahrenheit to preserve its healing properties. Choose cold-pressed, unfiltered, dark glass bottled olive oil, and always check for the harvest date if available. Fresher is better. One important safety tip: while olive oil is incredibly healthy, it's still calorie-dense. Over-consuming it without adjusting other fats in your diet can stall weight loss, which plays a role in reversing insulin resistance. And not all olive oils are created equal. Many cheaper versions are blended or rancid. Always go for trusted brands like California Olive Ranch, Kirkland Signature Organic, or Trader Joe's Spanish Extra Virgin. These have been independently tested for purity. If you've been relying on canola, corn, or soybean oils, switching to extra virgin olive oil is a metabolic game changer. It's not just what you remove from your diet, it's what you replace it with that makes the biggest difference. In people with type 2 diabetes, switching from vegetable oil to olive oil has been shown to improve insulin function within just 2 weeks and lower fasting blood sugar by 10 to 15%. That's not a small improvement. It's the kind of result that can help you reduce medication dependence, improve energy, and protect your nerves, eyes, kidneys, and even your skin. Here's a fun fact to wrap up. Did you know astronauts used to take olive oil into space for digestion and heart health? That's how deeply trusted and safe this oil is, even in zero gravity. If NASA can trust it to protect the human body in extreme conditions, you can trust it to protect yours right here on Earth, starting in your kitchen. Coming up next is a buttery green oil that supports hormone balance, improves insulin sensitivity, and boosts your heart health in just 1 tablespoon. Any guesses? Before we dive in, tell me in the comments, which oil do you currently use the most at home? Second on the list, avocado oil. At first glance, avocado oil might seem like just another trendy health product, but for people living with diabetes, this emerald green oil is far more than a culinary trend. It's a potent, nutrient-dense fat source that not only helps lower blood sugar and insulin resistance, but also heals inflammation, nerve sensitivity, and hormone imbalances from the inside out. What makes avocado oil so powerful is that it combines the blood sugar neutrality of a zero glycemic index food with the metabolic advantages of monounsaturated fats, plant sterols, and anti-inflammatory antioxidants. In fact, while the avocado fruit is already celebrated for diabetes health, its oil extract is even more concentrated in key compounds that support healing at the cellular level, especially in the heart, kidneys, liver, and pancreas. Let's break down the numbers. 1 tablespoon of avocado oil provides about 124 calories, all from fat, specifically 13.5 grams of fat, of which 9.9 grams are monounsaturated, mainly oleic acid. That's over 75% monounsaturated fat, similar to extra virgin olive oil, but with an added edge. Avocado oil also contains beta-sitosterol, a plant sterol that blocks absorption of bad LDL cholesterol and supports healthy testosterone and estrogen balance, critical for diabetics dealing with fatigue, weight gain, or fertility issues. Additionally, that same tablespoon delivers about 14% of the daily value for vitamin E, helping to strengthen blood vessels, protect nerves, and fight free radical damage in diabetic tissues. Avocado oil is also a rich source of lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 antioxidants that directly protect the eyes from diabetic retinopathy and vision loss. But where avocado oil really shines is in its ability to reduce insulin resistance and inflammation, the 2 root drivers of type 2 diabetes. In one research study, diabetic participants who consumed avocado oil daily saw a 17 to 20% improvement in insulin sensitivity within just 3 weeks. How? Avocado oil helps upregulate AMPK, an energy-sensing enzyme in your cells that boosts metabolism, burns fat, and activates GLUT4 receptors, allowing glucose to be absorbed by the muscles more efficiently. This not only flattens post-meal blood sugar spikes, but also reduces the stress load on your pancreas. Even better, avocado oil has been shown to lower fasting insulin levels, meaning your body doesn't have to overproduce insulin just to keep sugar under control. It doesn't stop at blood sugar. For diabetics struggling with chronic inflammation, fatigue, or pain, avocado oil can be a gentle but effective solution. It helps decrease pro-inflammatory cytokines like TNF-alpha and IL-6, both of which are elevated in people with high A1C or diabetic nerve damage. In fact, topical use of avocado oil has been shown to improve wound healing and skin repair in diabetic foot ulcers, a powerful reminder that what you eat affects you both internally and externally. And because avocado oil supports liver detoxification and kidney filtration, it helps reduce the toxic buildup that often contributes to water retention, urination issues, and hormonal problems in diabetic men and women. Here's a myth that needs busting. Many believe avocado oil is only good for salads or drizzling cold. The truth? Avocado oil has one of the highest smoke points of any cooking oil, about 520 degrees Fahrenheit, making it perfect for sautéing, stir-frying, roasting, and even grilling. Unlike canola or vegetable oils that oxidize at high heat and become harmful, avocado oil stays stable and heart-healthy even under intense cooking temperatures. That means you can use it every day, in every meal, without sacrificing safety or flavor. Here's one of the most effective ways to enjoy it. Try this diabetic-friendly dinner enhancer. Take 1 cup of steamed broccoli, half a sweet potato, about 2.5 ounces, and 3 ounces of grilled chicken, then drizzle 1 tablespoon of avocado oil over the top. Add a pinch of turmeric and black pepper, and you've got a blood sugar balancing, anti-inflammatory, high-fiber dinner that also supports eye, nerve, and hormone health. This combination reduces glycemic load, nourishes your mitochondria, and gives your body the healthy fats it needs to absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. Pro tip: don't refrigerate your avocado oil. Store it in a cool, dark pantry to preserve its antioxidant potency. Now, here's a fun fact most people don't know. Avocado oil is one of the only oils that can actually penetrate deep into the skin barrier, even more effectively than coconut oil. That's why it's used in medical skin creams for people with diabetic neuropathy, dryness, or ulcer-prone skin. The oleic acid in sterols reduce nerve inflammation topically and internally, making it a rare dual-action oil, both healing and protective. If you've been struggling with nerve tingling, numbness, or dry skin on your feet and hands, avocado oil in your meals and on your skin can offer gentle, natural relief. One important consideration: while avocado oil is very safe and well tolerated, not all bottles are created equal. Some brands labeled as avocado oil are actually diluted with soybean or canola oil. Always choose 100% pure, cold-pressed avocado oil in a dark glass bottle. Trusted brands include Chosen Foods, Primal Kitchen, and Avohas. And remember, while avocado oil is rich in healthy fats, moderation matters. Stick to about 1 to 1.5 tablespoons per day for most diabetics. Going overboard can still add unnecessary calories, which may affect weight and long-term insulin balance. If you're still cooking with vegetable oils or skipping healthy fats altogether, adding avocado oil might be the missing piece your body's been waiting for. Within weeks, many people notice better fasting numbers, improved satiety after meals, glowing skin, and reduced joint pain, all of which signal lower inflammation and better metabolic health. Combined with a high-fiber, low-glycemic diet, avocado oil becomes more than just an ingredient. It becomes a daily therapy you can taste. Next, we're diving into a nutty-flavored oil that works behind the scenes to improve digestion, protect hormones, and unlock better insulin sensitivity through a completely different mechanism. If you've never tried it before, this could be the most surprising oil in your diabetic toolkit. Third on the list, flaxseed oil. It's not flashy like coconut oil, and it's not as common as olive or avocado oil. But flaxseed oil, pressed from tiny golden or brown flax seeds, is one of the most powerful, underrated healing oils for people with diabetes. Rich in omega-3 fatty acids, hormone-balancing lignans, and inflammation-fighting compounds, flaxseed oil works deep within the body's cellular systems to lower blood sugar, reduce nerve inflammation, improve insulin function, and restore metabolic balance in ways most other oils can't. What makes this oil especially unique is that its primary fat isn't monounsaturated like avocado oil or olive oil. It's alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 that plays a key role in reducing insulin resistance, oxidative stress, and the chronic inflammation behind diabetes complications. Unlike most cooking oils, flaxseed oil is completely carbohydrate-free and has a glycemic index of 0, meaning it won't spike blood sugar. But its real impact comes from what happens after you eat it. Once in the body, ALA from flaxseed oil gets converted, though only partially, into EPA and DHA, the same omega-3s found in fatty fish. These omega-3s help regulate GLUT4 receptor expression, the glucose transporters in your muscles, enhance insulin signaling, and reduce levels of CRP, C-reactive protein, by up to 30 to 40% over time. That's critical for anyone managing type 2 diabetes because high CRP levels are linked to poor insulin sensitivity, chronic fatigue, and inflammatory nerve damage. ALA also improves mitochondrial function, meaning your cells can produce energy more efficiently without relying on excess glucose. That's a hidden gem for people with blood sugar swings, brain fog, or low stamina. Nutritionally, just 1 tablespoon of flaxseed oil provides about 120 calories, with 13.5 grams of fat, nearly 7.5 grams of that as omega-3 ALA, which covers more than 460% of the daily value. It also contains 2 milligrams of vitamin E, about 10 to 13% of daily value, and small amounts of phytosterols that help reduce LDL cholesterol and protect the arteries. But flaxseed oil's biggest claim to fame is its effect on hormonal health, especially for diabetics dealing with insulin resistance, irregular periods, or fertility struggles. The lignans in flaxseed oil, though fewer than in whole flax seeds, still exert weak estrogenic and anti-estrogenic effects that help balance hormones naturally, without artificial intervention. In men, flaxseed oil has been linked to improved testosterone metabolism and better sperm quality. In women, it supports balanced estrogen levels, which can help reduce sugar cravings, bloating, and mood swings often triggered by insulin fluctuations. One of the most fascinating research insights: diabetics who supplemented with flaxseed oil daily experienced a 15 to 20% drop in fasting blood glucose and a significant reduction in HbA1c levels over 12 weeks, according to several controlled studies. These improvements were also accompanied by reduced liver fat, better lipid profiles, and a boost in adiponectin, a hormone that improves fat burning and insulin sensitivity. Adiponectin is often low in people with type 2 diabetes or PCOS, so anything that boosts this hormone helps tackle the root of the condition. Here's a myth. Many people think flaxseed oil must be avoided because it's unstable or prone to rancidity. While it's true that flaxseed oil is sensitive to heat and light, it's perfectly safe and effective when stored correctly. In fact, that sensitivity is a sign of its natural, unrefined purity. Just be sure to store flaxseed oil in the refrigerator, in a dark bottle, and never heat it. This oil is meant for cold applications only, like drizzling over smoothies, oatmeal, yogurt, or salads. Heating destroys its delicate omega-3s, so always use it raw. Now here's a delicious way to use flaxseed oil for blood sugar support. Try this evening digestive tonic. In a small bowl, mix 1 tablespoon of flaxseed oil, 1/2 cup of plain Greek yogurt, a few slices of cucumber, and a dash of cumin powder or dill. This simple mix supports gut health, reduces overnight blood sugar spikes, and nourishes your skin and hormones while you sleep. It's also an excellent option for women with PCOS or menopause-related blood sugar imbalances. The ideal portion? Stick to 1 tablespoon per day, especially if you're getting other fats from nuts, seeds, or fish in your diet. And always choose cold-pressed organic flaxseed oil with refrigerate after opening, clearly written on the label. Trusted brands include Barling's, Spectrum, and Nature's Way. Here's a fun fact. Flaxseed oil is one of the oldest medicinal oils known to humanity, used by Hippocrates himself to treat intestinal disorders over 2,000 years ago. Today, it's still trusted to support healthy digestion, soothe inflammatory bowel symptoms, and improved nutrient absorption, all critical for diabetics with sluggish metabolism or leaky gut issues. Unlike fish oil, it's completely plant-based and free from heavy metals, making it ideal for vegans or those avoiding seafood. A quick heads up. Flaxseed oil can thin the blood slightly due to its high omega-3 content. That's a benefit for many diabetics with thick, sticky blood. But if you're on blood thinners or aspirin, check with your doctor before using high doses. Also, because it's such a powerful oil, start with half a tablespoon for the first few days, especially if you're prone to digestive sensitivity or gallbladder issues. When used correctly, flaxseed oil becomes a silent healer in your diabetic toolbox. It doesn't shout with flavor or sizzle in the pan, but inside your body, it calms inflammation, fuels brain cells, heals nerve endings, softens skin, and improves insulin sensitivity at the hormonal level. Many people notice better sleep, reduced joint pain, and even fewer sugar cravings within the first week of consistent use. For people with prediabetes or full-blown type 2 diabetes, it's not just a supplement, it's a daily ritual of healing. So we've explored 3 oils that every diabetic should keep in their kitchen, each with unique powers: olive oil for heart and nerve health, avocado oil for insulin and hormone balance, and flaxseed oil for inflammation, fertility, and long-term A1C control. Use one with breakfast, one in cooking, and one at night, and your entire metabolic rhythm can shift toward healing. If this video helped you discover a better way to manage your diabetes, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to Diabetes Healthcare for more science-backed ways to heal naturally, one step at a time.